Today we have a look at Chattanooga Councilman News, National Cheese Doodle Day, phone laws, and so much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Aiden and sports coverage with Bryson.
Today is Wednesday, March 5th, 2025.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shorter Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you are watching Vox News Today.
Welcome back, I'm Caden Maynard.
And I'm Callie Ellis, and these are your top stories for today.
Millions of residents along Australia's eastern coast are preparing for the impact of the most southerly cyclone to threaten the region in more than 5 decades. Tropical cyclone Alfred, with strength the equivalent of a Category 1 Atlantic hurricane, is expected to cross the coast just south of the Queensland capital of Brisbane, home to 2.5 million people. In the early hours of Friday, potentially at high tide, complicating the days ahead of emergency services.
The number of Americans applying for British citizenship reached a new record last year. A historically high volume of about 1,700 applications were submitted when President Donald Trump was re-elected. In all, more than 6,100 U.S. citizens applied for UK citizenship in 2024. The last time was such an upswing was seen in 2020. During the first 6 months of that year, more than 5,800 Americans gave up their citizenship. That was nearly triple the number of the previous year.
Animal control officials say the man had heard a faint barking for a couple of days before he realized the sound was actually coming from under his rented home. After arriving at the scene, the animal control officials discovered an empty 12-foot deep water well under the home, and a dog was trapped inside of it. It took about 3 hours for the rescuers to pull the dog to safety. Officials believe the pup had been in the wall for at least several days.
Target is facing a 40-day consumer boycott over the company's shift away from diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. It comes more than a month after Target announced it was making changes to its DEI programs. The company was once leading an advocate for DEI initiatives in the business world. Target announced its sales declined last month, and it expects sales to only grow around 1% this year. The company has declined to comment about the boycott.
And now let's check on our weather. Aiden, what's going on out there?
March is here, and it has brought with it windy weather, but not as fast, my friends. I will have details on some dry, sunny days returning right after this break.
We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. At Had a Boy Hat Company, we celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free, free in adventure.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Welcome back. I am Aiden Hutnoff with your weather. This was a scene Tuesday evening in Gramercy, Louisiana, about 45 miles away west of New Orleans. A storm knocked out power to the arena and left a trail of damage which appears relatively minor. Officials have not yet confirmed the full extent of the damage or if anyone was injured. Weather experts also have not yet determined if it was a tornado that touched down. That is all I have for weather. Now here's Bryson with your sports report. What's new, Bryson?
Coming up, we have a look at the all-time leading scorer in the NBA history hit notable milestone Tuesday night.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I'm Bryson Lawson with your sports. LeBron James is now the first player in league history to score 50,000 career points. That includes games in the regular seasons and playoffs. The Lakers star hit the mark in front of the home crowd in Los Angeles. James entered the game against the New Orleans Pelicans with 49,991 points. His first quarter three-point basket did the trick to put him over the 50,000 mark. No other NBA player is within 5,000 points of 50K for a career. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like, follow and subscribe.
questions that'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
Welcome back. The Trump administration's unjustified firing of talented FAA employees, including NATCA and past members, the very professionals responsible for maintaining critical air traffic control equipment, their firing was a dangerous and unnecessary move. These firings have consequences, and one of them is diminished ability to ensure safety and reliable air traffic. Even worse, there are some that think we should hand over the FAA to a billionaire who's made so many mistakes in this DOGE program that he's shown he is imperfect more often than not.
Several wildfires took place across East Tennessee on Tuesday, prompting evacuation notices in Cumberland, Monroe, and Sevier counties. Dry weather and low humidity this week prompted high fire danger, sparking several red flag warnings across the Region A 10 weather impact alert remains in place as high wind warnings and wind advisories have been issued for our area, and down trees and power outages are possible. A strong low pressure system moved across the region Tuesday, and signals are pointing toward the potential for impactful weather across the southeast.
As spring approaches, the Mid-South Symphonic Band will host its Spring Spectacular concert, and the Mystical March Market is taking place in Collegedale. The Chattanooga Symphony and Opera and the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Clarence T. Jones Observatory are hosting events in celebration of International Women's Day, and the Chattanooga River Market returns.
Hamilton County School Board members discussed the potential of requiring students to lock their phones in pouches during the school day. At Tuesday's Policy Committee meeting, board members asked district officials for an estimate on what it would cost to purchase phone pouches that are sealed magnetically for all middle and high school students, as well as just for those who qualify for free and reduced lunch.
3 incumbents serving on the 9-member Chattanooga City Council won re-election during the city races Tuesday, and they could be joined by as many as 6 newcomers in the next month. Unofficial results from the Hamilton County Election Commission show that 4 newcomers to political office, Cody Harvey, Jeff Davis, Ron Elliott, and Dennis Clark, won their elections outright and will join the council in April. 2 other council races in District 6 and 8 will take another month to resolve because of runoff elections. Each seat on the city council was on the ballot in Tuesday's municipal elections, and 23 candidates ran for a spot on the panel. 3 incumbent council members, Ken Smith of Hickson, Darren Ledford of East Brainerd, and Demetrius Coonrod of Eastdale, chose not to run for re-election. Long-serving council member Carol Burrs of Brainerd Hills died in December.
Hamilton County School Board members discussed the potential of requiring students to lock their phones in pouches during the school day. At Tuesday's committee meeting, board members asked district officials for an estimate on what it would cost to purchase phone pouches. In other districts where these types of pouches are in use, students place their phone in a pouch and then touch it to a magnetic locking station that seals the phone inside. At the end of the day, students tap the pouch at the station again to unlock it.
Today is March 5th, which means it's National Cheese Doodle Day. It takes place 46 days before Easter and the day after Shrove Tuesday. Learn more. National Cheese Doodle Day on March 5th marks an annual celebration where fingers turn a cheesy orange as we snack on these flavorful treats. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.